Welcome everyone to Arts Class and Everything in Between. I am your host, Eileen, aka Eileen the Little Crafter. Additional information about this podcast show and my little YouTube show. Oh boy, the Little Crafter Show. Can be found on my website, eileenthelittlecrafter.com. Yeah, it's that kind of a day, guys. It really is. I wish I had a blooper reel because I seriously can't remember anything and everything. It's just hysterically and kind of scary funny, but yeah. So it is what it is. But so guys, I am so sorry that I've been MIA. A lot has been going on. So today I'm going to give you an update about what's going on. And I was looking for an email because I thought I wrote it down in my notes. But apparently I did not. And I am so frustrated with myself. Yeah, it's just not cool. It really is not cool. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do a general thank you to the person. So please forgive me. There is a person on SoundCloud that who was kind enough to share one of my episodes. I appreciate that so very much. What I don't appreciate, guys, is the spam. So don't send me any texts about basically about having an intimate moment here and there. No, happily married. And no, yeah, just, and even in what was it, Snapchat, I got that, and I get some weird kind of spam on Instagram too, but spam is spam, you just kind of, but I figured I would make that announcement. But thank you so much for everyone who has been listening on SoundCloud. The other announcement that I would like to make is that I'm officially going to be calling this version of Arts Class and Everything in Between, I'm going to be calling it Season 2. I have decided to leave Season 1, the ones that I remembered to put up on YouTube. I'm going to be calling that Season 2. I'm going to be calling that Season 1. See what I mean? I'm just going to be leaving Season 1 on YouTube, and if there's any correlations, I will just link you to that video, or which basically is a podcast. I'll link you guys to that, or if there's a actually no, there will not be a blog post anymore due to the fact that I did switch blogs, and so I wasn't able to save a lot of the. Well, I wasn't able to. If I find it in my documents, then I'll link it somehow. But if you guys have any comments or questions about anything, you can always reach out to me, leaving comments or questions down below, whether it's here on Speaker, YouTube, or you can always email me, which is Eileen at eileenthelittlecrafter.com. So that email is available to you guys, so don't hesitate. I'm always interested in hearing your comments, questions, any of that good stuff. Whether it's positive or negative, we could agree or we could agree to disagree. That type of deal. So yeah. So let's start off with this. Unfortunately, I had a death in the family, and I would like to send my condolences to all my family members, and to my aunt's friends. My condolences to you all. I attended the funeral last Monday. My great aunt was not only my aunt, but she was my godmother as well. I have two sets of godparents. Both my godfathers have passed away, and now one godmother is alive. But anyways, my aunt, she will be greatly missed, and so it was kind of hard to do a podcast when I found out that she had passed, because I didn't want to be disrespectful. And it's like, how do you concentrate on the subject matter that you were working on and be happy and jolly and when you're just want to curl up and cry for a little bit, that type of deal. And you just, yeah, so it's been taking me some time to process that for a little bit. And in the midst of all that, I'm dealing with my son having a huge meltdown. He decided to take his preteen little feet and dig it in deeply and say, no, I am not going to school. It has been a physical and mental challenge. And I mean by physical, this kid was fighting us even to get dressed, pushing, pulling, yeah, pretty much. Hitting himself, unfortunately, hitting us by accident. At one point, I went to go take off his pants to help him get into a bathtub. And he kicked me, and he kneed me. I don't know if he was picking it up so that I can take him off, or he just was like, no, like, get off me, type of deal. I was afraid I was going to have a black eye. I was like, that's how bad it is, or has been. The last 2 days have been a little bit better, actually a heck of a lot better. So I'm grateful for these 2 days. He is turning 13 tomorrow, so I officially have a teen on my hands. So happy birthday, Mr. Des, and I know that you're going through a lot, but mommy and daddy still love you, and we are here to help you in any which way possible. And happy birthday to my little man. Oh my goodness, I got a teenager. Holy cow. Wow. I don't know if he listens to my podcast, because he does like YouTube, but I don't think he actually goes onto my channel. I ask him every once in a while, and I say, oh, do you look at Mommy's Little Crafter Show? He goes, no, thank you. And I asked him one time, do you want to be on Mommy's Little Crafter Show? No, thank you. And that deep little voice. So I was surprised when he actually said, I think it was Merry Christmas or Happy New Year, guys, to you guys. So I was really proud of that. That made me like, yay, thank you. So yeah, so that was just a little, I don't force him to do these things, because one, these are my hobbies, and two, I want him to want to do it. If he wants to be on, if he wants to, then I'm gonna, and encourage that. But if he doesn't want to do it, then, it's not, for us, it's like, kind of like, pick your battles. It got so bad at one point, we literally had to take away, and my son loves his PJs. As soon as he gets home, he loves putting on his PJs, he loves being comfortable, so we literally, as currency, basically, we said, no PJs, you have to go to sleep in your clothes, and then, wake up from there. And I know that some people will say, oh, that's a little harsh, but we literally could not get him dressed, and it's hard when you have to put on socks and shoes and bring him down the stairs. So it was bad, guys. It was really, really, really bad. And yes, we are looking for help. We have been in the process, and that is another reason why I haven't been focusing on my podcast, or even my Little Crafter Show, because I have just been feeling like extremely overwhelmed mentally and physically. It's just been one thing after another, and I've been exhausted, and I'm still feeling it. Even though it's kind of like, going down, I'm so mentally and physically, trying to gather up my strength, and I figured that this would be a good way, since things are a little bit better and I have some time, I am extremely happy to talk to you guys about what's going on and let you guys know that I'm here, and, I'm ready to try and get this podcasting going back again. So anyway, guys, okay, so I talked to you guys about Boston. We had a awesome time, or have I? No, I think I talked about common sense isn't common, and yeah, that Saturday I literally was so irate. I literally had to sit down. Was that Saturday morning or Sunday, I literally sat down and I made that podcast because I was so ticked off with these people. My other little thing is now they're, I don't think they're doing this purposely, and I think that this is a common thing that goes on here in New York. I don't know if other states have this problem. I definitely do know that if this happens in other states, you will get a ticket for it. But here, unfortunately, when you smoke, there's really no trash cans or common sense, like not to throw your butt on the floor. So I've been noticing that, and it is a pain in the butt because I don't smoke. There's no smokers here. And they're kind of like not in front of the place where they should be, in my opinion. They're kind of leaning more towards our area, and I'm walking in last night and I smell the cigarettes, and okay, fine, yes, it's a common thing here in New York, and you gotta deal with it, but I kind of feel like it's kind of rude, if you're passing, that's one thing, but if you're kind of almost standing in front of my house, just to be smoking and talking, it's like, move back, guys, get away, move, skedaddle, there really is no reason for you guys to be in front of practically, and I'm not going to say they're right in front of my house, and, it's just annoying, and I'm probably being overly picky, but, hey, I'm entitled to my opinions, I'm entitled to my feelings, and that's just how I feel. So let me get off my soapbox on that one. Let's talk about something happy. So I finished my challenge. I lost a couple of inches here and there, nothing really major. 9.5 pounds. Not the 10 that I originally wanted to. And I didn't lose it by the end of the month as I planned. But I'm gonna try and work on the 10 now again, another 10 again for the month. Or maybe even 5, I don't know, depending on how I feel. Because a lot has been going on and it's just been very stressful. So I'm just I just want to keep the goals extremely obtainable so that it could even motivate me even more, and keep reminding myself that this is not a marathon. It's a marathon and not a race. So the 80-20 rule, or it's going to be sometimes 20-80, but as long as I keep trying, it's going to be successful in the long run. So and the other awesome thing that I'm extremely happy about is, as you guys know, Torrid, Elaine Bryant, Ashley Stewart, the so-called big girls, and I use that in quotations because they do have different sizes for pants, and I am happy to. Oh my goodness! Sorry about that. My cat decided that she wanted to play with the wire and was moving around the phone. Oh my god, she's a crazy one. She is definitely a crazy one. Yeah, that would be Princess. But in any case, for a long time, I was in a size where it was size 26. And I've always bought my shirts bigger, but I've been fitting into what is considered a smaller size for a bigger woman. Which is awesome. I'm in a 26 now. I used to be 28. And some of the sizes go from, like, let's say 0 or 00 to, I think it's a 5 or a 6. And, quote me if I'm wrong, guys. Definitely, let me know. For certain items in the particular stores, but like, let's say since I've been shopping lately at Torrid, I've been able to fit in certain tights in a size 3. I used to be a 4, so that's pretty cool. Just little by little, it's been interesting. It's been interesting, and everyone's like, oh, you should try 26. And I'm like, no, I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. And 26, fit me pretty good. And a little roomy, maybe. I'm not going to push 24s yet. So, yeah, so maybe, by the end of this year, I don't know, we'll see. One day at a time. It's just one day at a time, and I hope that, yeah, so, what else? Tops are fitting me looser. I actually had, oh my god, so I am really excited about this, and I hope that they bring back this type of collection again. This was so fun, and I'm unfortunately wasn't able to get all of the items, because either, just financially couldn't do it, or, they ran out of my size. But Tarte came out with a Hello Kitty line. OMG, guys. This was a really great design, and I really loved the way it looked. I got a sweater, and I also got some leggings. I was gonna get the other leggings, but they didn't have it. The sweater, I was kind of contemplating it, but then I said, oh no, I'll get it later, and then of course it ran out, so I'm a little disappointed about that. But kudos to Tarte for making that line. It was really pretty, and I just hope that you guys come up with another cool design for Hello Kitty. It had like pops of black and gray, and it was black, gray, white, and pops of red. Really, really cool. I like the fact that it wasn't totally all pink, because I'm not a pink person. So it's kind of hard, to be a Hello Kitty fan. Sometimes I say, okay, fine, I'll just buy it because it's Hello Kitty, even if it is pink. People think that I am extremely crazy. But I thought you didn't like pink, but it's Hello Kitty. Hello. So it's been, so that was really cool. I was like, yes! And since I'm a New Yorker, and us, we wear black every day, all day. That type of deal. So that was awesome. I had a great time looking at that and buying stuff, and people are looking at my stuff, my shirt. Oh my god, the sweater that I got is black. Oh, excuse me, it's gray with black Hello Kitties with different types of. She's crying. She's having the peace sign. She looks happy. Pops of red bows, and then sometimes it's just like no face at all, just an outline of the Hello Kitty. That's like one of my favorite pieces. I will just cherish that forever. Seriously, I just love it. And I bought it extra big because I didn't want it to shrink in the wash. And also, I love big sweaters. Big sweaters are like my favorite thing, especially this time of year. I get cold very easily, and I like to be warm and cozy. So I bought it extra big, and I love it. I just adore it so much. So what else is going on? So I talked about the challenge. I talked about this. I talked about that. Okay, so all right. So things that I want to do for now. I'm actually thinking about changing the podcast. I'm thinking about doing it on Tuesdays. Before I have my appointment. I have appointments for Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm thinking about trying, since I have to wake up early, for my appointment anyways, quickly get a podcast done, and either when I get back home or if I have time, I'll put it up. So I'm definitely thinking about Tuesdays. Don't really have a time frame about, so that is definitely a thing that I'm doing. I'm going to be changing it on Tuesdays because Thursdays, the appointment is a little early, and by the time I get home, I'm kind of not really, and I'm thinking about starting to go to the gym. I joined Blink Fitness. I'm excited about that. They have some locations that are pretty close to me, so I'm actually thinking about doing that on Thursday, since Thursday my appointments are earlier, or maybe, even go on a Tuesday, for a little while, depending on how I feel, because, I still gotta cook. So yeah, so that's my ticket. I'm actually thinking about bringing back Mixed Media Mondays. Basically, Mixed Media Mondays is just something that I do on YouTube for my Little Crafter show. It's done on a 8x10 mixed media book that I made. I was inspired by a corrugated board that was already that size. It came from a package, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. I would love to use this. And I punched holes in it, and I cut down some mixed media paper from a paper pad that I got from Michael's, and pretty much all the supplies I had already, and I kind of just made it, and it just has been taking a life on its own. And I decided to do something called Mixed Media Mondays, and I use a lot of stencils, a lot of papers, a lot of stamping. What else? Different types of inks, spray inks, and all that good stuff. Different mediums. Also acrylic paints, Liquid-X. I also like using. What else did I use for that? Just a lot of different ones. And then I only have a couple more pages for that one. So what I'll do is I have another mixed media book that I made myself. This one I actually used my cinch, and I just used some binding, and then what else? Okay, so that one I had some stuff that I started it, but I really didn't finish it up. So I'm actually gonna be, if I finish it up and during my mixed media, seeing how it goes, how well the scheduling goes, I'm going to keep that, and then start off with that. And then I have other idea shows that I'm thinking about. I'm actually thinking about doing scrapbooking layouts, because I have a new printer, and really excited about that. Can't wait. It's a wireless printer. Yeah, I hate the wire thing. I really do. I despise it terribly. So pretty stoked about that. I'm also thinking about doing some canvases. I've been wanting to do some canvases and a few other projects here and there. I'm gonna definitely work on my show. I'm definitely going to put the effort into the show, and make it come back to life, because I really like doing the mixed media work. I love doing the cards, and the cards, since Valentine's Day is coming up, I'm definitely going to be working on some of those, and maybe a gift. I know I have birthday cards coming up this month, so I'm definitely going to be working on that. And so it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm excited. I think I'm just gonna end this here and tell you guys thank you so much for your patience and your understanding. You guys can check out previous episodes, like I said, on my channel. I'll leave a link down below so that you guys could see what that's all about. It's under the the playlist podcast, or you can always just go to my website, which is EileenLowellCrafter.com. It has everything on the right hand side, YouTube, podcasting, all that other stuff, and then you'll just click on the links. If you click on the link and you don't find what you're looking for, I have like little sublinks which are in the color green. You guys could just click on that, and it will take you, like, let's say, directly to my YouTube channel. I'm actually thinking about putting together like a social site thingamajig, like a social page. I have to see if it works, because while I was trying to get direct links, it wasn't working for some strange reason. So I may have to do that so you guys can go directly to the page, in case you guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, that type of deal. I post a lot of pictures. I post a lot of different things. I recently went to Wilson Tea Cafe. I post a lot of pictures from routine, and I'm exploring my neighborhood. I'm trying to explore more of Brooklyn and stuff like that, and share with you guys, my trip, like, to Boston. Oh my God! Speaking of Boston, let me kind of. I alluded to that Boston was a blast. Had an amazing time. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa Morrow. You are the best. And thank you, Brian Sabinas, for joining us for dinner. That's her beau, her lover for life. Yeah, so that was awesome. Had a great time. Had oh my god, I forgot the name of the place. Victorian Station. Thank you. Had dinner at Victorian Station. Had the what was that? Macaroni lobster. Yum yum yum. Awesome. That was really good. And they had some nachos. I've never had nachos with pulled pork before. OMG. And yes, I was there during my challenge. I did gain some weight back, and then once I got back on the challenge, it went right away. I guess that's another reason why I didn't lose more. But hey, you know what? I enjoyed myself. It was my birthday weekend. Speaking of birthday presents, I am so in love with my new tattoo. I went to, oh goodness, I think it's called, I have the name of the place right in front of my face. It's called Good Mojo Tattoos. Love it! If you are ever in Boston, look them up. They do some amazing tattoos. And the tattoos with the mostest, the bestest, the funniest tattooist, Link. Oh my god. Ink Witch Lisa. You are amazing. Oh my god. So this is how it all started. Lisa sends me a picture of a tattoo, and I see it, and I immediately am just like, my mouth is down to the floor, and I'm just like, oh my god, that is so beautiful. We should get that together. It's a pen, a quill, and an inkwell, and you guys can definitely see hers, and you can definitely see mine. I will definitely put my Instagram name so you guys can see what that looks like, or somehow find a way to link it. I'll figure it out, guys. And I immediately am drawn to the fact that it has stars, it has moons, because you guys all know that I'm a Wiccan. I love that type of deal. And the fact that it is an inkwell, and it is hilariously funny how Lisa and I met during an English class. Basically, we wrote and had fun listening to each other's styles and critique. Well, she critiqued my rating a lot because I needed a lot of help, and I am so beyond grateful for that. She made this class so enjoyable. The professor was amazing, but to have somebody sit next to you and encourage you where you know that your writing sucks and you're really shy about it, and to bring you out of that shell was just, for writing sense, was amazing, and it made the class so fun, and I really enjoyed that. So to see that kind of, and Lisa had hers critique, she had hers done in color, and I had mine in black and white. I'm kind of a black and white girl, and to see that, I just was like, oh my god, I want that one too. Please, let's get this together. She's like, seriously? I'm like, yes. I just had to have it. It just was meant to be, and I just was so honored that, she said yes. So thank you so much, Lisa, and thank you so much, Miss, oh my god, Ink Witch Lisa. I love the name. It's just so beautiful, and it fits her to the T. She's just so funny, so creative, creative, talented, and just all around just someone I would love to. I would definitely go back to Boston just to get another tattoo from her. Seriously, guys, that's how awesome she is. It is worth the drive, seriously. And so we did the tattoo thing, we did the dinner thing, and then we went to this, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of the bar. I'll put the name of the bar down on the link. And the bar was so fun. They didn't have any desserts. That was kind of a little bit of a bummer, but the drinks were really good. The service was really great. We went during some type of playoff their team was playing, and I was watching everybody enjoy themselves and just, get really into it, and just listening to everybody talk, and just, I actually accidentally laughed, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's just, the guy looked like something on a TV where he throws his hat, and, then the guy was just like, I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. It's just, it was really nice to see somebody so passionate, and it was kind of funny. It just was really cool, and they weren't upset about that. And then we told them that we were from New York, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go, the New York jokes. But no, then that didn't even happen, and I was just grateful for that as well. I kind of felt overly dressed for this place because originally we were supposed to be there for karaoke, but since the game ran a little late, it didn't happen. But we sat there and had a couple of drinks and, just chit chat here and there. And then came home, the trip began, and it's hilariously funny. We did not hit traffic until we got into New York and the Bronx. It was like, what the hey? No traffic whatsoever, and then we get into the Bronx. Holy cow. Yeah. And yeah, so that was that. And so now, definitely, without a doubt, this podcast is done, people. So that has been everything in a nutshell. I'm excited to start trying to get Mixed Media Monday done on YouTube, and so look out for that. I will be announcing that on my Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. And thank you so much for your patience, understanding, and your support. If you have any comments or questions, please definitely leave them down below, whether it's here on speaker or YouTube. You can always email me. Remember, the email is Eileen@eileenbillowcrofted.com. Thank you so much. Oh, if you guys are following me on Twitter or Facebook, you guys are always welcome to, ask me a question, on a comment or whatever. Love to hear from you guys. Anyway, so thank you so much for listening, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye for now.